everyone. Today I'm be your host. My name is Dennis. Anyway, thanks for joining and watch this video. On this video presentation, I'm gonna introduce you the topic that I really concern, as I call political instability in Malaysia. Let us discuss a little bit about the history of Malaysian economy. Let us begin.
Malaysia, a unique, multicultural, multi-ethnic, and multilingual society with a diverse and ever-growing economy. For almost 50 years, Malaysia has maintained one of the best economic growth records in Asia. This year, growth is expected once again. Malaysia sits on the thriving land, sea, and air corridor between Europe and Australasia. Spanning across two regions, it is at the tip of Southeast Asia. In the west, peninsular Malaysia borders Thailand and Singapore. In the east, on the island of Borneo, it neighbors the Kingdom of Brunei and Indonesia. The Federation is united by 13 states and 3 federal territories. The capital city is Kuala Lumpur, and the total population is over 29 million people.
We would like to ask every one of us to really know what means by the political instability.
What is political stability? People who cause political instability think that the government is not doing the right thing, or they do not feel justified. Political instability is important in the future because if we keep on repeating this situation, it can put people's lives at According to the author Alesina 1996, this political instability is defined as the tendency of the government collapse. This may be due to the conflict or a widespread competition between various political parties. But also, the occurrence of the change in the government will increase the likelihood of successive changes. The political instability tends to shorten the policy horizon, which leads to efficient short-term macroeconomic policies.
In order to understand the people saying, if there is the answer yes of the people, then we have to find out.
According to the author Aisen 1996, based on many studies, the economists, theories, and the real-life experience that we know, we understand that the political instability has been a harmful factor that would hinder the flow of Malaysian economy, for instance, in terms of finance, development investment, or foreign direct investment and the Malaysian
infrastructure development, supported by private sector development, will be the main engine for growth.
Economic growth. In most of many developing countries in the world are not politically stable, and mostly they are suffer from the poor quality of governance. However, some of these countries have been showing decent economic performance in the recent past. Malaysia is one of them. For instance, Malaysia has had a history of events that relates to the
Now, let us look at the impact of this issue, political instability in Malaysia.
political instability. They faced a communist insurgency from 1948 to 1989, a clash with large neighbor, namely Indonesian, almost led to the war between 1963 and 1965, and a very serious ethnic conflict in 1969, which is resulted in error. That the political instability is unlikely as activity in other countries in Malaysia. That activity were may see through violence, civil war, political strife, corporate debt, and the collapse of government. According to the author Aisen Veiga 2011, this result in more frequently policy changes, creating fluctuation and negatively impacting macroeconomic performance.
What is the factor driven on current situation in Malaysian economic trending to be changed?
We see investment in Malaysia as contributing towards the growth of its economy.
As we know, the trending of Malaysian economic has been changed. Yes, it's changed. According to the author Musa 2002, a country political risks are a crucial factor which is considered by the foreign investor while making investment decision. Political stability is crucial for Malaysia economic to grow. Macroeconomic management system is one of the factor. The investor will prefer not to invest and risk their hard-earned capital in an unstable environment politically. According to the author Wu and Hu 2009, Habib and Zurawaki 2002, due to the corruption that is politically motivated, significantly reduced FDI inflow in selected Asian countries, examine the impact of corruption on FDI for 89 countries over the 19...
Take buckwheat for example. It was 6 hryvnias, now it's 14. The price has increased twice. How can we buy it? 2 months ago the price was a half less. How can a retired person survive?
Seeing the adverse effect of economic performance has led to the widespread political instability throughout the country, and times have been shocking.
Political instability even can also causes of the side effect on FDI, foreign direct investment.
Political instability is regarded by economists as a serious illness harmful to economic performance. It may also lead to the more frequent switch of policies, creating volatility and thus negatively considering its damaging repercussion on performance. The extent at which political instability is pervasive across countries and time is quite surprising.
But surprisingly, some economists are expressing optimism and predicting a turnaround soon. Already weak economy and it's hitting incomes hard.
True, in my conclusion, that only I can say is that we learn about the history of Malaysian. We know the trending, the Malaysian economic nowadays and before. And also, we know the side effect, the impact of on our performance in Malaysian economy from these issues of political instability. So, I suggest that we have to maintain and we have to incorporate, we have to take our responsibility, accountable system, our government system will be maintained and will be sustained in order to pursue, in order to ensure our vision to become a nation development country, a developed country 2020.